Are you a YouTube creator? Can you make it in the next 12 months as a YouTube creator? These are the questions that we will explore today. Hi, my name is Edward Sabo from the First 1000 channel. Let's dive into this question. But first, let's explore the definition of what qualifies somebody as a YouTube creator. According to YouTube creators are approachable, constant presence in their viewers' life. They are passionate, socially wired, and excel at building authentic person-to-person connections. More broadly, YouTube creators are individuals to produce content for YouTube platforms, from vlogs to how-tos to travel and lifestyle journals, to comedy skits, to let's play clips, to highly produced non-fiction and narrative content. Anyone who makes videos on YouTube channel can be considered YouTube creator. They can be females, they can be males, they can be children, they can be older, younger people, millennials, Generation X, or rainbow persons as their symbol. In general, YouTube is a great equalizer where the only thing that matters is if the creators are connecting with their viewers or users through their content values that help providing to their community. Okay, so let's talk about numbers. As of 2019, according to Social Blade, there are more than 31 million YouTube channels out there. The number of channels is growing strong. Last year it grew more than 25%. People all around the world are creating a YouTube channel and uploading 500 hours of video every minute. Keep in mind that Social Blade requires a minimum of 5 subscribers to have a channel counted. However, generally the channels that only have 5 to 10 are not always counted either. That means the numbers of channels is much higher than 31 million overall channel numbers presented. I heard on the grapevine that there are actually 50 million channels this year. The growth year on year is approximately 40%. Year on year, yeah, that's a big one. Just as an FYI, that puts us for 2020 to 43.4 million channels according to the Social Blade definition of a channel with a minimum of 10 subscribers. Or to extrapolate that number will be 60.7 million in 2021. That's big. Now, talking about subscribers. Doing my research for this video, I read an interesting blog article written by Matthias Funk, the co-founder of Tubix.com, a YouTube search engine optimization software company. The diversity of the volume of subscribers can be as diverse as represented by animals. So it's an interesting animal graph that they made. You should have it on the screen, whereby each animal stands for a certain numbers of subscribers. The dinosaur stands for creators that have more than 1 million subscribers. Then they are followed by the mama and papa gorillas that are standing for creators with more than 100,000 subscribers. Then the slender deers and deer bucks are standing for creators with more than 10,000 subscribers. And the mama and papa foxes are in the house, the creators with 1,000 plus subscribers. We have some frogs too. No, we are not talking about the French people here. We are talking about the creators with 100 plus subs. And finally, my type of animals. I am part of this mob. The bugs. People with 10 plus subscribers. Mom, dad, please subscribe. Pretty please. Talking about that, please help here, this bug, and subscribe to our First 1000 YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and press the notification bell, receive our videos every week. Okay, so now let's talk about these animals a bit. Let's start with the dinos. How many YouTubers have 1 million subscribers? As of December 2019, there are around 16,000 YouTube channels out there having 1 million or over 1 million subscribers. There are dinosaurs, dinos of the YouTube space, massive in size. Most specimens started ages ago. So the success doesn't come overnight, and if you took them, it took them very long to grow this size. YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki states that in 2019 the number of YouTube channels having more than 1 million subscribers grew by 65%. That's huge. That are the foundation for the business model of the video platform and YouTube revenues. Back in 2016, there were only 2,000 channels that had over 1 million subscribers versus 16,000 channels in 2019. The total number of channels with 1 million subs has grown by a factor of 8 in 3 years only. 500 of these YouTube dinosaurs already feature over 10 million subscribers. I think that's a diamond award that you get. The top 5 countries with creators that have more than 10 million subs are USA, followed by India and Brazil, then UK and Mexico. Nearly half of these 10 million plus channels are from the US. The second most popular country of top YouTube channels is India, with more than 60 channels featuring more than 10 million subs. Mexico is home to most top Spanish language channels, directly followed by Spain. Big marketers like France are home to only 3 10 million plus channels. In Germany there is only one, which I think is called Kurzgesagt. 2 channels recently managed to break the 100 million subscriber barrier. Felix Kilbergs is PewDiePie, a gaming channel. I think even my son was looking at that one. And T-Series from India, which is an Indian music publisher channel. They have long fought over the #1 position. T-Series finally won. At the time of this video, in September 2020, T-Series featured 154 million subscribers, whereas PewDiePie, has 107 million subscribers. Other huge dinosaur channels are a lot of other things like Cute Life Hacks, Red Bull, Free Kickers, Baby Big Brain. I think one is Cocomelon. I'm not sure if that's 10 million. Cocomelon Nursery Rhymes. It's for kids. I mean, what a surprise! Kids like cartoons with nursery rhymes. Channels like this qualify of YouTube's gold benefit level. This means they get VIP support from YouTube. Among other things, they get access to special production programs, and YouTube organizes fan events for these channels. Now let's move to that was a pathetic gorilla scream. How many YouTube channels have over 100,000 subscribers? That's the mama and papa gorilla. Around 160,000 YouTube channels have over 100,000 subscribers. They are heavyweight, managed by professionals. They are here to stay. And they are earning significant money with YouTube. When you reach 100,000 subscriber milestone, YouTube gives you a partner manager who supports you regarding further growth. Within YouTube's benefit program this stage, and that program is called the Silver Stage. Over the last year, 2019, the number of creators making either 5 or 6 figures income has grown by 40%. Here is a silver award, how it looks. Some sample gorilla channels include Advanced Chiropractic Relief Crack Addicts. That's an interesting. Actually, I had a look. I watched a little bit of that one. For some reason, you have a very interesting. You develop a very interesting addiction when you see other people that are getting treated by chiropractors and they're getting popped. It's a very interesting reaction. Then there are a lot of channels, obviously, that are having the least amount of subscribers on YouTube. The bugs, I will just go straight to them. At the lower end, probably the YouTube ecosystems are about 18 million channels that have between 10 and 100 subs. around 7 million channels feature subscribers between 100 and 1000. That's the frogs and the foxes. 31 million channels in total show more than 10 subscribers. That's including my channel at this particular day, so please subscribe to my channel to help me reach at least a frog at this stage. Now from global reach, these are some interesting statistics from YouTube and other sources. Over 2 billion logged in users visit YouTube each month, and every day people watch over 1 billion hours of video and generate billions of views. More than 70% of YouTube watch time comes from mobile devices, so everybody's addicted to the mobile device. YouTube has launched local version in more than 100 countries. You can navigate YouTube in a total of 80 different languages. Other YouTube statistics, each visitor spends about 11 minutes and 24 seconds per day on YouTube on average. This is according to Alexa as of late 2019. And that number is up from the year prior, 2018, when it was 8 minutes and 41 seconds. And with this COVID-19 pandemic, I expect that this number is actually much higher. 70% of what people watch on YouTube is determined by its recommendation algorithm. So when you see recommended to you on the right hand side or the mobile, I can't remember exactly, usually it's in the mainstream, you usually click on it, and sometimes you have the impression that you were just talking about topic and suddenly you have a YouTube video about that. Figure that. According to YouTube execs anyway, independent research supports with 81% of US adults saying they occasionally or regularly watch videos recommended by algorithms. Other statistics, each visit to YouTube involves 6.5 page views on average. Yes, people let the algorithm decide what they'll watch, but also more page views suggest a more active audience as people click around to explore new channels and videos. 10% of most popular YouTube videos draw 79% of the views. This is really interesting. It's actually close to the Pareto rule, the 80-20 or the 20-80. 20% of anything is creating the 80% of the results. So in this case, it's actually a 10% is drawing almost 80% of the views. This is really interesting. Pew Research looked at almost 44,000 channels with 250,000 subscribers or more, and concluded that a small share of videos and creators are disproportionately popular. And not only do popular channels videos grab most of the attention when it comes to the quantity of YouTube videos, and only 10% of YouTube channels make 70% of the most popular videos. Very interesting topics. Let's see. YouTube views on connected TV screens have increased by 39%. So I think most of the people are watching right now on TV YouTube because there are interesting things about it. So although keep mobile top of the mind in your video creation, but the YouTube creators should forget the big screens. YouTube says that 250 million hours of watch time per day are happening on TV screens. Elsewhere, YouTube also say people watch about 1 billion hours of video on the platform every day. Let's talk about YouTube's for business statistics. I might do another video on this one. I'll call this video as a part 1. Tell me, you tell me in the comments if you want a part 2. And I'll do a part 2 because there are a lot of statistics that we can deep dive and see what they represent for a new starter. When choosing what to watch, whether a video relates to a viewer's interest is 3 times more important to people than whether it has a famous actor. So this stat straight from YouTube itself implies that brands should spend more getting to know their audience and what they care about, and spend less money trying to dazzle them with lowest common denominator tactics like celebrity guest stars. That might still work, but not that well. Likewise, relevance to personal interest is 1.6 times more important to viewers than production value. So as well, YouTube says 60% of the people who watched YouTube in the past day say they watched videos that were related to their personal interest. The most valuable video content isn't necessarily the most slick and expensive. Brands who have pinpointed their audience needs will have a much easier time promoting YouTube channel. Just as a personal experience, I had an issue that I was looking with my editing program and I couldn't find anything in English. Believe you me, I went to an Indian channel and I actually managed to decrypt on what the creator was saying about the topic, and I managed to do what I needed to do. And just have a think about the last week, how many times you actually watched YouTube on a topic that you were actually interested to solve a problem in your life. Last week I had a problem with my USB connection on my computer still beeping, and that was mostly because I pulled every wire quickly because I needed my laptop as quick as possible. Mind you, I went on YouTube, I fixed the problem in probably 15 minutes just watching the YouTube or a few YouTube videos, and looking at the numbers of subscribers that the people had, it was really interesting. They had at least 1,000 subscribers or more than that, or even 10,000. Right, so another important topic, and I think everybody that is watching YouTube has done it. Watch time with videos that have the topic which product to buy. Based on the statistic, that number doubled between 2017 and 2018. So brands on YouTube can take advantage of the fact that people are turning to YouTube videos more and more as they research and they decide which product to buy. I just broke my phone, and believe you me, I watched a few YouTube videos to actually buy a new phone. I had a OnePlus 5T, by the way, which I kept for 4 years, so it was a very good phone. It still is, if I can repair it. And I upgraded to a OnePlus 8 Pro. I just keep it the same brand because I really enjoyed the phone and the speed of the phone. I might do a unboxing video on that one, just to see if I can have success in the tech channels realm. So, as said, brands on YouTube can take advantage of the fact that people are turning to YouTube videos more and more as they research and decide which product to buy. Keep in mind that 80% of the people who said that they watched a YouTube video related to a product they want to buy said that they did so at the beginning of their buying process. So one of the best factors or more important factors in the decision to buy something, it was a YouTube video. Potential customers who are connected with your brand on YouTube don't necessarily just want to be advertised at. They are looking for genuinely helpful videos that inform and inspire. So that might improve your click-through rate on your video if you deliver on something that people are actually looking for. 70% more of YouTube users are engaging with creators and channels. Between 2017 and 2018, YouTube users increased their daily engagement with creators and videos. In other words, viewing habits are changing on YouTube. Casual viewers may be more likely to become loyal fans if your brand can connect with them. What are the statistics we have here? I have an interesting one, and I might do another video which I think I really like, and I will compare females versus males creators. Yeah, if you want to comment in my comment section, and you want that topic, please ask. Just put females versus men on YouTube. It's nothing about competition. It's actually how the gender is in particular connected to the users and to the viewers. Just the statistics, they said that men speak twice as much as women in YouTube ads. That's about ads, not necessarily about YouTube creation, and receive 56% of overall screen time. That was Gina Davis Institute on Gender in Media research partnered with Google to analyze 2.7 million YouTube ads, including 550 billion views uploaded between 2015 and 2019. The study concluded that while advertisers tend to create ads that feature men more often, people watch them less. In fact, 50% of video views were from people watching gender balanced or woman-led ads. Now, some personal conclusion and some main reasons why I become a YouTuber or YouTube creator. I think the statistics works in my favor, or in your favor. Yes, I'm talking to you, mate. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Okay, let's get back with the program here. Today, YouTubers have evolved into what the platform and many in industry have dubbed YouTube creators. As a media force, these entertainers have become more sophisticated in how they produce content, how they conduct business, and many of them are conducting big legit businesses. Moreover, as a community, they are being taken seriously by both consumers and brands. Simply put, YouTube creators are YouTube influencers. YouTube thrives if the consistent and persistent creators are providing value. As said before, and as defined by YouTube creators are approachable and a constant presence in their viewers' life. They are passionate, socially wired, and excel in building authentic person-to-person connection. I will do some maths at the end and why it makes sense to be a YouTuber in 2020. We'll take some conservative figures and I will just simplify it as much as possible. I will assume that we have about 64 million channels at various degrees of success or subscribers. That's basically the value that we'll get next year in 2021. Then based on some older figures provided by Tubular Labs, I think that was September 2019, you can actually extrapolate with another 30% on top if you want. We have just 15 million creators that upload 80 million videos every month. Now on the other side, according to YouTube, we have about 2 billion logged in monthly users, and that's growing rapidly as people have access more and more to computing devices and how children are growing up, and even how more age people are getting in contact with the technology and start using it and enjoying it. Now, if we do a percentage ratio, 16 million, or not just 16 million, 64 million versus 2 billion monthly, and that's a roughly approximation, that gives us a population of about 3.2% of creators versus the population of users and viewers that are monthly watching the YouTube videos. That ain't too much in my opinion, so it is room for me and you on YouTube if you have something to offer. 3.2% to create content for the next, 3.2% to create content for the rest of 96.8%. So that makes us, or makes me, a 4% in the population. That's awesome. We're at the top of the chain, mate. So I leave you with the question that is the same as my YouTube title. Are you a creator in 2020, or you want to become a creator in 2020? Thanks for watching today's videos, and as a favor, if you enjoyed and found it informative, Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell to get the weekly videos from the first 1000 channel. Please also comment if you want a part 2 of this video, because I have more interesting statistics about YouTube that might make you feel that you can jump into this world or not. We thrive on feedback and we welcome your contribution in your comment section. My name is Edward Szabo and I would like to thank you again. Stay strong and be safe until the next time we meet.